Yo, yo, yo. Yes, yes. It is I, your twisted wizard of wicked cryptids and all the other strange happenings on this weird floating rock we call home. Good morning, salutations. How are you this morning? I hope you're well. I hope your day started off good, or depending on where you are, I hope your day is going well. Because if you're one of our friends from across the pond, then it's the middle of the day for you. So you'll be probably getting ready to have some lunch right about now. I'd love to know what you're having. I recently started trying to incorporate this treat into my diet so that I'm not eating ice cream all the time, because ice cream is my biggest vice in the world. I love it. It's my favorite thing ever. I made this Dole Whip thing, a healthy version of a Dole Whip, which is the thing they sell at Disney World. It's I did this that scrumdiddlyumptious, as Mr. Wonka would say. It's really something special. The only problem is one bag of frozen pineapple pieces and one thing of Cool Whip will get you, you know, two of them, and altogether it costs you. It's a bag of pineapple pieces costs about $5. Cool Whip costs about $3. So yeah, almost $10 for two little things. So it's not really that cost effective. But anyway, good morning, guys. Good morning. Let me see who's here. Good morning, Judy. Good morning, Lady Wolf. What's up, Mike? Hey. Okay, guys. Me and Mike are going to do a show together on Sunday. We're going to talk about probably a bunch of stuff. We'll probably talk about his visit down here and what he thought about Patchogue, and obviously the horrifying snake attack, and a bunch of other stuff. There's other things that I want to talk about and touch on and have a discussion with somebody about. So Sunday we will be doing a show together. I'm super excited. I also have somebody who has agreed to come on. He's a little sick right now. He's getting over a cold. He's been a friend of mine for a while. We met and talked on the internet initially. He was somebody that I heard about years ago, and he caught what I still think is one of the greatest images of Sasquatch face that's ever been caught. I mean, it's so clear. It's so beautiful. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Jeff Yellick. Get over here. So Jeff's been a friend for a while. He shared some other stuff with me over the years that we've been friends on Facebook and talked on the internet and all that. He's not very active in the community. He's not part of the like YouTube community or the internet community per se, except that he belongs to just a couple Facebook groups. Amazing evidence, bitch. He gets some really amazing evidence. He's a really nice guy. He's very humble. He doesn't care a lick for attention or any of that. And I think it's going to be a really good show. I'm really happy that he agreed to come on because, like I said, he's not huge into the internet community per se. But if you've never seen the picture, I'll try to post it later. It's amazing. It really is amazing. It's about, I would say it's as good as, if not even a little better than, Robert Dodson's picture, that one picture of the face that's really clear. It's definitely on that level, for sure. For sure. So, it made its rounds, it did, but he wasn't the type of guy who was going on people's shows or any of that stuff. That's just not, who he is. So, it's possible you've seen it and had no idea whose it was, but it's really amazing. And I forget what year it was taken, but it was quite a few years back. Not like, it wasn't like 20 years ago. Oh, shoot, actually, 20 years ago was 2003. I don't think it was that far back, but it was in 2000s, maybe in the teens. Oh, here we go. He's got his bottle again. Man, look at you. He's as happy as me in a buffet line right now. He is as happy as my fat butt in a buffet line right now. Look at him go. Get it, Pele. Get it. Yeah. 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 Get that bottle. Get it. Get it. Go. Boy. Oh, boy. What did it do to you? What did that bottle do to you? You show it who's boss. You show it who's boss. I'm going to have to get a Snapple bottle today. I mean, this is his favorite toy, I think. He's so destructive with everything. At least this. I'm sure if it was in the house, he would. Doing that is not going to get it filled with vodka any faster, pal. I'm just letting you know. That's all. Throwing a tantrum with it. I'm not going to get it filled with vodka any sooner. It's funny. Try not to feed him people food often. Because he's got such a sensitive tummy. But once in a while, What is this saying? One person's here? Is that for real? One person? Where did everyone go? Where did everybody go? Wow, I feel insulted. I tried to give people food too often because he got such a sensitive tummy. But once in a while I will. Something a little bit, something small or whatever. So I've been trying to fix my diet and lose some weight recently, except I did eat some ice cream yesterday. But, I've been, instead of snacking on potato chips, I've been eating almonds. I've been trying to do that Dole Whip thing. Yeah, I think my thing's glitched. I'm pretty sure this whole process is glitched here. It tells me the wrong number. Sometimes it doesn't show me the chat. It's ridiculous. But a couple, like during Easter, I had gotten one of my favorite snacks in the whole world, which is Albanese gummy worms. Okay, if you know me, you know that my favorite candy in the world is gummy worms, but it's got to be good. They got to be good. Can't be no crappy brand. Albanese are the best gummy worms I've ever had in my life. They're so good. And one day I was eating them, and he was sitting next to me, and he kept pawing at me in the bag. So I was like, man, come on, you can't eat gummy worms. And I was like, screw it, let's give it to him and watch him struggle to chew it. And I gave it to him, and he, at first didn't know really how to approach it. And then he ate it, and it was like, this light went off, and he was like, oh my God, where have these been my whole, 10 months on this planet? He loves them. So I haven't had them in a while, but when I get them, I'll give him a couple. For my salt and vinegar almonds. And I'm like, he's been bugging me for days for my salt and vinegar almonds. And, if you've ever had salt and vinegar anything, it's super strong. And I was like, you don't want these, man. And he kept, and I'm like, finally, screw it, here, just have an almond. So I gave it to him thinking that he was going to, take one lick and watch his mouth go crazy because it's so strong. Nope. He licked that thing clean. And then spit the almond out, and then he wanted more. I'm like, are you kidding me? I never in a million years would have thought a dog would like vinegar. It's so strong. You know how their taste buds are and their nose is, but no, he liked it. Little weirdo. He's just a different dog, I'll tell you. He is different. You don't want your bottle anymore? You got a stick now? Okay. No, we're going to go back to the bottle. Can you go back for it? So anyway, what I was going to talk about is, where do you stand on all of this stuff? Do you believe that the UFO stuff isn't actually aliens and that it's just us and they're not telling us the truth? Do you believe only one of those things can be true and not the other, that there can't be both? Like, it's just us, there's no way it can be us and aliens? Do you believe that dogman is its own species, or do you think it's a subset of Sasquatch? Or do you think there's both its own dogman species and then subsets of Sasquatch that look like dogmen, more baboonish? I was curious about that. But instead, what I'm going to, and you can answer those questions, please do. But what I'm going to say, I got upset yesterday after I posted the pictures of the footprints. There was a comment left by somebody that I interviewed, I think it was my very first interview, saying that they were categorically a hoax, and that somebody faked them, and they took a mold a foot mold and they put mud in it, and then they flipped it upside down and plopped that mud out, and that those toe impressions weren't indented, they were raised. And he went on to say that, he's going to get hate for this because he's being real. And I'm sorry, normally I wouldn't say anything, but I did, and I'm going to say it again now. Do your research first. If you're going to make an accusation like that, at least have my ability to tell the difference between a hoax and what's real. All the time, effort, and work I put into this, both in the field and at home. I do so much, quote unquote research into all this stuff on my own when I'm at home. How to cast footprints, how to tell if it's if it looks like a real footprint, how to take evidence, all this stuff. You ask my mom and she'll tell you, like, when I am passionate about something, I go hard. I go real hard. It becomes almost like an obsession, which I know can be unhealthy. But to have that said, and I know people are going to say things, but to have it said and to claim it as fact, right? To say, hate to rain on your parade, everybody, but this is categorically a hoax. Somebody did this, this, and this, and I'm going to get hate not because of a negative comment, but because it's a real comment. That pissed me off. It pissed me off. I went and investigated those prints. So I filmed them. I took stills from that video to post. And there's still more. I haven't posted all of them. I'm trying to do this, kind of the smart way, and post a little and then wait and then post a little more so that there's content continuously coming, things to look forward to instead of posting it all at once. I can tell you with 100% certainty that if anybody did their homework at all, even just a little bit, they'd be able to tell that that was not a mold that was raised above the ground. All you have to do is look at the plants inside the footprint that are smashed into the ground. So I'm sorry that I had to come on here and talk about this, but if somebody's going to try to, question my integrity, my ability, and smear my name, you're not going to get away with it without me saying something and without me showing you something. There's more, and I'm going to show everybody. I'm going to show everybody. It really, really, really burned me. That I interviewed that possibly had at least a little mutual respect for me, because I gave him respect and I showed him respect, and this really pissed me off. I am all for objective thinking, right? I'll even be the first person to tell you that I don't know that those are Sasquatch prints, because I don't. I wasn't there when they were made. I didn't see what made them. What I can tell you, though, for certain, is that they're not hoaxed. Whatever made them, it's for real. When you look at the print, you can see dermal ridging if you get up close enough. You can see the differences in the shape of the toes, in the way that they splay. All these things are natural, right? If I put my right foot and my left foot down, my left foot, not pinky toe, the one next to it, I guess it'd be your ring toe. That toe on my left foot points a little bit to the left. Where the one on my right foot looks perfectly normal. these are all natural things to look for. You look inside the print and see all the plants are smashed down. The stick is smashed down. Um, it, I just don't get it, and it just chapped my ass. Um, I'll never stand by and let anyone just attack me and get away with it. I just won't. It's not who I am. Uh, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I even if I don't agree with somebody, even if I don't think that somebody doesn't have much to offer, um, I don't I don't put them down. I don't attack them. I don't do any of that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. But if you attack me and under some baseless, factless, doing absolutely no background research at all, God damn it, Maverick. All he had to do was watch one of the videos that says I went up there and did the videotaping, and saw them in person. And maybe he did do that. Maybe that's the whole thing. Then attack me personally. Whatever. Special gift that nobody else has. They can tell you this, they can tell you that. They know. They claim that things are going to change. This is going to happen. That's going to happen. Just wait. But then they don't provide anything. They provide nothing. They provide no evidence whatsoever. Nothing tangible. And then there's those people who go out there every day and they're in the woods constantly. They bust their asses and they approach this from a way that I respect, where it's out of the passion for it. It's out of the knowledge and learning. It's to protect the species. And they don't find evidence. They can't, because it's just not that simple all the time. And they get frustrated and they quit. And that's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. And then these other people who are out there who don't bring anything to the table except lies, ego, BS, self-serving, attention-seeking crap. Yeah, it's just garbage, man. It's just that part of it's garbage. And I'm not saying that about this gentleman who left that comment. I'm just saying that these are some of the problems with all this stuff and why it gets so frustrating sometimes. But I challenge anybody. I'll show more proof. You can see clearly that the plants are smashed down in those pictures. I only showed the right foot pictures at that point because I had them separated when I took the stills. I had them separated, right foot, left foot, so that I knew, right? So that I could tell if I wanted to put something up or if I wanted to share something with somebody. Here were the right foot pictures. Here were the left foot pictures. Or was it the left foot that I shared? I forget. Whatever. I think it was the left foot. But yeah. Seems like yeah, vetting is one thing, but that's not vetting. Not when you don't do any friggin' homework. And what is it that makes you an expert? You're such an expert. That's what I mean. You're such an expert. Book, certain parts of it. You know how many times I've read over the God, he's killing me right now, my ADD. I've read about how they take fingerprints and how to tell, how to tell if somebody tried to hoax a footprint, because this stuff is available to you, right? It's available to you. People like Meldrum have talked about it many times. You can look up in any anatomy book, bone structures and all that stuff. It's just, it's just a kick in the nuts. That's what it is. It's a kick in the nuts. But anyway, I will stop. I'm done with my rant. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Judy. Carson, I understand. I get it. And that's something too, right? People having encounters and witnessing things without getting evidence is totally fine, because not everybody's out there to try to get evidence. Some people are just out there to have an encounter, to see something for themselves. And you can't take that away from anybody. The thing that I'm talking about is very specific. It's these groups of people who come and they claim to know more than everybody else. They say that they have answers. They say that they've got this. They say that they've got that, but they can't provide you anything. If you have all the answers and you know all the stuff, right, then you should be able to give me at least a footprint track. You should be able to give me at least a hair sample. You should be able to give me at least one clear picture of something, and they don't. There's nothing ever clear. It's always something, very ambiguous. Most of the time, if you do a little bit more digging, you can tell that it's nothing at all except for a shadow or an outline of a stump or something. But they have all the answers. They know it all. I was just talking to a friend of the show yesterday. I'm not going to say who. And he had a guy tell him categorically that he could tell they could get the exact size, height, and weight of a Sasquatch by the size of the footprint. Really? How do you do that? How do you do that when you don't have a specimen? You would have to have the ultimate, the biggest Sasquatch body to to say that, it's just like me. I wear a size 13. I'm 6'2.5". There's guys out there who are 6'9" that wear a size 13, right? Then there's probably some kid who's 5'10" who wears a size 13. So it's just those things. It's just those things. Yeah, well, screw them, Carson. Screw them. The other thing too, and I was talking with this friend of the channel about this. I am open to everything. I believe that there are very, very weird things going on out there that we just don't have any kind of handle on. I mean, like, I'm open to just about anything, right? I believe in portals. I believe in aliens. I believe in UFOs. I believe in dogmen. I believe in the paranormal. If you came to me and said, I had an encounter with a Sasquatch, I heard weird sirens in the sky and saw what looked like a floating see-through TV screen, and then it disappeared, I'd believe you. If you came to me and you were just as bewildered about it, right? It's when somebody comes to you with those things and they're so confident that I saw this and this is what it is, and I know because I'm special. I have that gift. That's when I go, well, now it's not about the subject. Now it's about you. and I don't buy into it. But I believe just about anything. You can come to me with a crazy story because I know. I get it. I get it. I've experienced weird things out there. I've seen strange things. It's strange enough that a giant hairy being can remain hidden when it's 40 yards from you, 50 yards from you. I mean, that's strange enough. I believe in just about anything. So screw them, Carson. You're here. We love you. I'm glad you're all here. Uh, you all have the same type of love and passion and that wonder, like, that childlike wonder about this stuff that I have, and that's what makes this community in this chat so great. It's also, no one here has ego. Somebody can bring something forward. Another person can say, oh, well, I don't believe that. I believe this. And guess what? Okay, that's cool. We don't have to. And that's why I love this channel. I love the people here. It makes it all worth it. Anything is possible. Anything. Amen, Carson. Amen. I just got your email too this morning, buddy. So I'll email you back, and so we'll definitely set up a time. I'm excited to chat with you, man. I really am. Um, but anyway, I went on a rant. I didn't mean to. I apologize. Sometimes you just got to get the stuff out, and it's, you know, uh, it was very personal to me. I put a lot of effort in. I put a lot of time in. The 3 hours or so that I'm out live in the woods on the weekend is not even scratching the surface of the hours upon hours that I've spent looking over Ron Moorhead's book, Christopher Noel's books, Meldrum's book, and many others too, right? That don't have much to do with Bigfoot, but have a lot to do with the other strange things that people see during some of these encounters. And then you talk about the documentaries and the movies and all that stuff too. It's a lot of time, it's a lot of effort, um, and that's it. Yeah, this world is full of just very strange things, very very strange. So much so that nothing shocks me anymore. Well, not no, it all shocks me still. It makes me go, man, that's crazy. What the hell's going on here? But it doesn't make me go, yeah, that's not possible. No, I know it's possible. I know it's all possible. I know anything is possible. Um, I believe that just about anything is possible. Um, if we open our minds and we see that there's much more to who we are, even who we are, and what this world is, the energies that are out there, it's just crazy. There's just so much. It's just there's just so much. We haven't even begun to scratch it, and about our solar system and about space and about infants. But anyway, um, yeah, don't let anyone ever take your experience away from you. Don't do that. Your experience is your experience. You were there. You saw it. You heard it. You witnessed it. You felt it. Um, just let them continue to live with hate. because hate's a poison. Being mean is a poison, and eventually that poison will poison them. And that's just not how we live here. Not here. Anyway, I'm gonna get him inside. I will be back live tomorrow, Saturday. Yeah, probably tomorrow. Going up to the property. This should be very, very interesting. Please tune in. It'll be my first live from there. Hopefully the hotspot works there. The Wi-Fi hotspot. It should. This will be. I'm hoping this is going to be really good. I don't know that I'll get any activity right away, but I'm pretty sure that there's going to be at least some more evidence to pull. So until then, I love you all. I'll check you on the next one. Until next time, peace and Sasquatch grease. I'm out.